Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today's video is an entirely unplanned, completely abrupt video. We are messing up the schedule upon this fine day to talk about some huge beauty news. Is it in the thumbnail? It's probably in the thumbnail. Becca Cosmetics is back. We'll talk about that in a moment. Just so you all know, I'm not going to sit here and just stare off into space. I need to do my skincare routine upon this fine morning. Yesstyle sent me over the Kit and Energize, and we are going to test this out today. Got to do my skincare routine, y'all. I'm pretty sure the box I'm using is actually sold out, but I'll link the individual products, and of course I have a Yesstyle rewards code if you are interested in using that. Okay, let me start off this routine, and let me tell you what the heck is going on. Okay, so I'm starting with the Cacao Cream Cleansing Foam, 9 forms of hyaluronic acid. Backstory on what's going on. So, I'm not sure when it was. It feels like it was forever ago, but Becca Cosmetics announced that it was closing down. And this was so shocking that I definitely at least mentioned it in a video. I think I have a dedicated video to the news about The Ordinary and Becca. Yeah, that's right, that happened. This came as such a huge shock to the makeup community because Becca Cosmetics did not seem like it was suffering at all. Becca Cosmetics seemed to be doing fantastically. If you're a makeup enthusiast, you know Champagne Pop. You know Champagne Pop, you probably know the under eye corrector. You may even know the full history of Becca. Becca Cosmetics was an Australian-based brand, and they were also one of the first brands that was really focused on inclusivity. You know, I think if you're new to makeup, you would just think that's, of course, a default, but it absolutely was not. It absolutely was not, so it was great to see Becca being this inclusive brand and, you know, an international brand, and then Estee Lauder bought them out. And I feel like every time a company is bought out, there's always a mixed reaction to it because you gotta wonder things like, well, how much is the brand gonna change, right? Are they now cruelty-free? Questions like that come up, and you know, it was no exception in the case of Becca. This was a little bit drying for my skin type. I had a feeling when I saw the amount of foaming going on. So let's follow with the mist, not from the Kit. This is the CORS Time is Running Out mist. I will be doing this trial, but I'm taking some time off. I think I might actually be having difficulty adjusting to the 0.1% retinaldehyde. I do feel like my skin is a little bit more sensitive. I didn't expect it because I used the 0.05% just fine, right? One of you did tell me though, one of you had the same experience. So the Petite Fille Cacao Energizing Hydrogel Eye Mask. All right, where were we with this Becca conversation? So fast forward to earlier this year and just out of absolutely nowhere, Becca announces that they are closing. What? A successful brand is closing? I mean, people had all kinds of theories as to what was going on. You know, we had the global Panasonic. A lot of things happened that did affect businesses, but I don't think anyone expected a huge company, a company as successful as Becca, to go under. But everything about the announcement, everything about the communication afterward seemed like this was for real. This was absolutely for real. Everybody was shocked, everybody was floored, but there was going to be no more Becca. So if you're interested in Becca products, you better buy them now. And admittedly, you know, a lot of people who are really into this brand were saying things like, I can't replace these products. I'm going to have to stock up for life for these products because there's nothing like them. For me personally, I felt like I was good on the highlighters. I have a lot of Becca highlighters, but I did restock the under eye brightening corrector because I was thinking, well, you know, I make YouTube videos. I have a responsibility to help people find dupes for this, right? Okay, I just went on the Ulta website. There are 2 products left. There are 2 Becca Cosmetics products left on the Ulta website. People have not bought out the Hydrolite Plumping Lip Mask, which has 3.5 stars, and I guess there's 2 colors left of the concealer. It's almost all gone. Again, because people who loved Becca bought out these products. People who didn't love Becca as much still bought out these products, and you know, the sensationalist feeling of it all, the emotions involved in this big brand disappearing. Now this is all to tell you, I am subscribed to the Smashbox Cosmetics newsletters, okay? I'm a big Smashbox fan, I talk about them all the time on this channel. This morning, I get the following email. Shh, we have a surprise from Smashbox Cosmetics. Meet Smashbox Heart Becca. A new forever home for the products you know and love, the best of both worlds for glowy, lit from within skin. Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in Champagne Pop, the #1 best-selling highlighter in the US. Under Eye Brightening Collector, this cult favorite full coverage corrector instantly brightens blah 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 blah. Genuinely, if you saw my Instagram post, my initial reaction upon reading that email, I kid you not, I'm completely alone in my house today. I look at that email and I yelled, "What the frick is this?" You would expect pure excitement, and I am excited. I actually am excited because, again, I know there's a lot of people who love this brand, and now, hey, here's at least some of the products that will be available for you. But at the same time, how long did y'all know this? Was this planned from the beginning? I don't think we will ever get those answers, but I can't help but feel kind of like, did you take advantage of the fact that people would panic buy if you said the company was going under? Now see, I did some research on this whole situation back in that first video. I looked into what was going on at Becca, and basically it was that their numbers were too low. And potentially their numbers were low because, as any beauty enthusiast can tell you, products like highlighter, eyeshadow palettes, these are products that you do not need to keep repurchasing them. See, this is in contrast to, take Benefit Cosmetics, right? Benefit is known for their brow products, for their mascaras. Those are products you finish, and sometimes fast. I can go through a brow pencil in a month. So you have to keep buying those. Highlighter, one pan of highlighter can genuinely last you years. Now again, Becca was under Estee Lauder. It turns out that Estee Lauder had also released some of the other brands that were struggling, and that includes the brand Smashbox. So y'all know I'm not just making stuff up. I found an article about this, and this was posted in May of 2020, as we all may remember that period of time rather unfondly, right? So basically, Estee Lauder's earnings dropped. The company swung to a loss of $6 million in the quarter. The loss was mostly due to a $36 million or 83 cents a share impairment charge across Too Faced, Glam Glow, Becca, and Smashbox. So yes, Becca and Smashbox were struggling, along with Too Faced and along with Glam Glow. This is so, if you are into makeup, you are sitting there nodding your head right now like, oh yeah, I believe that. So I feel like when we got this announcement about Becca going under, there was this element of non-surprise and yet also this element of surprise because, again, huge company, wow, how did this happen? And now finding out this, it is impossible for me to not really reach into my millennial roots and say, Estee Lauder, quit playing games with my heart. So we also have the Hamish Black Tea Mask Pack. I'm actually going to skip this. I have already tried it though. I just don't want to wash my face again, given that I use a little bit too harsh of a cleanser, and now we got to counteract that. But this was nice, just don't want to rinse it off again. It's a quick 5 to 10 minute antioxidant rich mask. Instead, let's use this Marion May Idabinone and Blackberry Complex Serum, which came very highly recommended by all of you, so I'm super excited about trying this. Oh, it's thick too. See, one thing I really wanted to tell you all is that, surprise, this is not the first time that I've experienced this kind of situation. This actually happened to me with a fragrance company by the name of Commodity. So Commodity was this kind of more niche fragrance brand, and yet available at Sephora. I think they were best known for the Commodity Gold fragrance. And very abruptly in, I think, maybe 2019, they put out this announcement that they were closing. That was it. That was the end of Commodity. Everybody was pretty shocked. But then lo and behold, somebody bought out the company and apparently revived them. Do you believe me? I'll cite this one too. As of October 31st, 2019, distributor Euro Perfumes has acquired Commodity and plans to relaunch it in June. So it was actually only a few months that they were supposedly gone. So here's my question for all of you. I really genuinely want to know how all of you are taking this. Are you excited? Are you a bit perturbed? How do you feel about it? Because for me, one thing I cannot help but wonder, and this is something where I don't have the receipts, but I can't help but wonder, how much did this ultimately benefit Estee Lauder? Estee Lauder was able to address 2 of 4 businesses that were suffering all in one go here, if you think about it, in my opinion, allegedly. So first of all, we have Becca, who wasn't selling as well, and then you have people stocking up, right? So everything is sold out. That's a lot of incoming profit. That most likely means that the Becca customers are going to browse the Smashbox website, see if there's anything else they're interested in, driving up sales for Smashbox. So it kind of seems like a win-win for everybody who is involved in the money side of things. But is it a win-win for the community? How on earth are we not going to ask questions like this, right? Like, there's no way that I'm going to hear all this news and not ask this question right here. How do the customers feel about it? Because speaking to you directly as a customer, I kind of feel like, oh, I didn't need to panic buy. And yet I do appreciate that I was able to get some of these products at a very good price several months ago. Several months ago, we had incredible deals going on the Becca Cosmetics website. So I appreciate that. But I think that, oh, this is going to be a video where I get some amount of dislikes. I sort of feel a little bit manipulated. I'm sorry, that is only my opinion, but it is how I feel. It is how I feel. I can be both excited about the brand coming back, but also feel this way, right? And let me not forget to tell you what I'm doing. This is the Oral-B Hyaluronic Acid Energy Ampoule. I could really feel the humectants in this one. You can tell it's a higher percentage of hyaluronic acid. And I'm dying to try this. This is from Cacao. I hope I said that correctly. This is a roller. Absolutely glorious. I love products like this. Just the relaxation I need after this somewhat stressful news. It's somewhat stressful to me. So, you know, I don't really have any more to add to this. I just wanted to get on camera and actually say this. I wanted to get on camera as somebody who genuinely is a customer, as somebody who didn't expect this, as somebody who is surprised, because I feel like there's no way I'm alone. There is no way I'm the only one sitting here going, magic massage ball. I just love stuff like this. I think it's because I enjoy my skincare routine so much that, you know, anything that adds extra enjoyment but doesn't add too many extra products, that's wonderful for me. Okay, I'm genuinely going to sit here and do this for several more moments because of how much I'm enjoying this. If you are watching this video and you are somebody who is much more into the skincare world than the makeup world, I tried to appeal to both of you in today's video, don't know if I succeeded. But if you are, I wanted to ask you something in particular. I can't think of this actually happening in the skincare community, not with any brands that come to mind at least. So, given that the skincare trends have followed the beauty trends, meaning the amount of sales of makeup products just went up astronomically in, I believe it was around 2017, maybe 2016, and then that happened with skincare last year. So basically, do you think that this could happen with skincare? Because I kind of do. But now this is twice this has happened to me, so now the third time a brand announces they're closing, whichever big brand it is, I'm gonna feel like, you know, the boy who cried wolf syndrome, right? I don't think I'm gonna believe it next time. I really don't. See, I genuinely hope that I'm reading too much into this. I genuinely hope that they just, you know, decided to keep some of Becca Cosmetics going because they realized how well-loved those products were and said, okay, well, what if we throw them under Smashbox last minute here? And maybe that is what happened. I don't know. The I Do Care Say You Do Moisturizing Vitamin C Gel and Cream. This one is so interesting. Actually, I kind of feel like I was initially too hard on I Do Care because I've actually really been enjoying their products. They're kind of unique. This right here, it's got a gel layer and a cream layer. I'll have to probably give you a close-up so you can actually see. Oh, it does mix up. This is so interesting. Y'all, this is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop just playing with the texture. Jeez, put it on your face already. Wow, I am blown away by this texture. It is, I've never seen a product like this ever. It is a true gel and cream, and you can see them both together in the packaging. That is absolutely amazing. That was so much more nourishing than I thought. That we're gonna do lip gloss and then sunscreen. This is the, well, I Juicy You. It's a lip gloss. Let me find the box. Enough Earth Juicy Lip Gloss. You know, I too have had enough of the earth. Enough of it. Oh wow, that's so pretty. You can actually see the little specks of gold glitter in it. That is really pretty. I must say, this was a skincare routine I did today where I don't think I necessarily had the highest expectations. I wasn't really sure what I was getting myself into, but I'm very pleased. My skin feels very comfortable. I'm waiting for this to sink in a little bit more before I go in with sunscreen. The only miss for me in this box would have to be this was just too harsh of a cleanser, this Kahi Soul. And I kind of feel, I'm not sure what the biggest hit was. I liked so much of it. Maybe the Mary and May, y'all are right, that's a beautiful and fragrance-free formula. The I Do Care was so fun. So unique, and you know I had fun with the Magic Massage Roller. I liked this too. I've never heard of this Oran-B brand before. Alright my friends, I think we've come to the end of today's video. I wanted to let you all know before I close out this video, tomorrow we will have the Ulta haul live on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and again, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen, and I will see you all next time.